Hello, sweethearts and lovelies, and welcome back to Monday Night Frezno. I am Frezno. It is Monday night, and we are here once again to go back to the Cyberpunk bar and serve drinks to cool girls. Last time was Christmas party. Played Truth or Dare. Dorothy had an existential crisis. Some other shit happened that I can't quite recall, but now more shit will happen as we get to my Steam account and open up the computer video game. Turn down the volume on that a little bit just to see. We played Truth or Dare with cute girls. We did do that. We most certainly did do that. Oh yeah, that Discord overlay thing is still here. I completely forgot about that. It's okay, because you can't see it, so. Day 16. I think we looked at all the things. Oh yeah, I have 2 days to earn $4,600 or else bad things are going to happen. So, let's not buy anything. I'm pretty sure we looked at all the social media shit. How meant to die. Oh yeah, Yeek the Remaster and the Anime Body Pillow. Yeah. Yeah, we read that. Let's not think about Yeek the Remaster. Let's instead go. Let's go serve drinks. December 28th. Evening. Ah, chill. I'm about to get firecrackers. Firecrackers. Go to user settings, game overlay, and have to turn it off. Noted. Noted. It's New Year's, right? We need some. Wouldn't firecrackers scare off the duck? Yeah, good idea. Go ahead. I'll be back in a bit. Even for a cat lover, you sure get excited about firecrackers a whole lot more when dogs are involved. I know how hypocritical it sounds, and I don't care. Ah, Jamie's here. Greetings. Anyway, let's start. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Well, Jamie's not a cute anime girl, but, you know, cool cyberpunk fella. He's a neat dude. I don't mind serving him a drink or two and having a chat. Ah, the guy that wouldn't come back twice. Ah, fuck off, not Ingram. Yeah, shut up. But any chance that something fly over here 2 weeks ago? On Friday? Yeah. There were lots of weird explosion noises throughout the night. But as far as I understand, those were made by a flying drone or something like that. So it flew by here. Until you know it made the noise, let's just keep it to whatever drone story you heard. Right. The noise got annoying after a while, I must say. So it remained in the vicinity? I don't know what counts as in the vicinity, but yeah. Distant explosions all night. Interesting. So it didn't get far away. Now give me a Mars Blast. I'm a bartender at a tender bar. Heh, 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 heh. Okay, Mars Blast it is. Boop, 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 boop. If it doesn't come with game room, I'm telling you an interesting thing for Virgilia. Oh, God. Here you go. Well, you didn't mess up. Sorry if I may interject. You looking for a fight? Most certainly not. You really think you'd stand a chance? You're like half his size. I can fight dirty. He kills people for a living. I can fight dirty. You gotta admire his convictions. Nah, I'd win. Jill, please, you make me sound like a savage. It would be like me saying that you get people drunk for a living. Well, she does. It's not wrong, but there are better ways of saying stuff like that. You're right, sorry. Like I said, I'm not looking for a fight. I just noticed you seem to like strong drinks. What about it? Well, to be honest, it's a rare sight in this bar. I'd even come to believe I'm the only one here who enjoys them, aside from the owner. May I suggest you try a suplex next time? It might continue to like it. Okay, let's try the suplex thing. Right. The lead actor of Night of the Dead Snatcher's name is... I can almost remember it. On the rocks and mixed. I don't want to get Ingram drunk. Fuck that. What? What did I do wrong? I on the rocks and mixed it, didn't I? 4 Bronsons. 3 Flannerjads, 3 Carmatrines. On the rocks. Next. There we go. Here. Good stuff. Like less burning, I punch you a pile driver. Say, your face looks somehow familiar, Mr. Call me Jamie. And you are? I'm angry. Anyway, I think I saw your face somewhere. Maybe when I needed to look for a specific file. Do you perhaps go through a nanomachine expunge? I did, actually. Figured as much. Only a handful of people do that. And that was all of them. People with nanomachine rejection feel oddly suicidal. Oh, don't talk about nanomachine rejection of that around Jill. She'll get terribly depressed again. So I go through the whole thing. Rejection? Need to hide something? The second one. It's easier to remain undetected when no one's to track you or your activity. I see. How does the expunge work? You lie in a pressure chamber and they give you a special IV solution. It causes nanomachine rejection while giving you the antibodies needed to prevent from getting back in. For 5 hours, you're trapped in bed while a horrible pressure builds up in your body and nanomachines are forced out. Oh, this sounds like a pleasant experience. They're like little needles all over your body. You feel them in your... oh, God. No. And after all that, they need to implant you with a mechanism that constantly releases the same antibodies. Ouch. What are you having, Jamie? This is a gut punch. Yeah, should have figured. Hey, give me one of those. Sure. How does Boss's hair stay like that? Massive amounts of hairspray. Here. Yeah, I love these. It looks different from yours, though. I had a couple extras in his, actually. So where's the antibody unit they stuck you with, Jamie? Inside, like all other maintenance systems. It can be troublesome at times for the perks of not having nanomachines to the body outweigh the cons. And the rest of the enhancements? Are you reconstructed or have you been adding over time? Over time, either by getting a much-needed enhancement or through fixing injuries. I see. Oh, it's a pleasure, Jamie, but I gotta leave. Nice meeting you. Please come again. Don't count on it. Yeah, you say that, but you'll be back. I wouldn't be that lucky. You said that twice. Shut up! Seemed like a nice guy. Right. I won't call him a bastard, but he's not the nicest in the bunch. Maybe you caught him on a bad day. Nah, I think you're just that good at bringing out the nicer side of people. Oddly enough. That guy tires the hell out of me. Someone's in a good mood. Give me a bad touch, will you? That way you'll be in a good mood, too. Alva! We love you! Fuck, I can't just ask what the order was. I'd look very unprofessional. Bad touch. That's a 2 flat guy. Oh, Alma, we're getting you fucking drunk. Two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here. Jill, you have such a petty sense of humor. Guilty as charged. So what put you in a good mood? Oh yeah, that. Today, my sister was supposed to be in court for all the custody proceedings. Of course, not only did she show up later than her husband and drunk at that, but also dressed like she got fucked in the back of a parking lot. Wow! What a descriptor! And to top it off, she forgot to even bring her kids. Luckily, my parents brought them to court. The judge assigned the kids to my parents for the time being. So she really messed it up, huh? When they came back to the house and Diana started throwing a temper tantrum, she said it was lucky her husband didn't get the kids because the angst would make her jump onto the highway. So Eva comes and says, to make sure it kills you because we aren't dealing with you as a... Whoa, what the fuck? I shouldn't reinforce that behavior, but... I don't know, maybe it was the timing, but... I've been laughing for an hour now. Damn, Alma, you got a little bit of a twisted sense of humor here. You hold quite the animosity for Diana, don't you? She and I used to be the closest friends when I was 7 or 8. We played all the time. We even slept on the same bed for a while. Then she turned into a teen. We stopped playing. She had other things she wanted to do. I can forgive all that. I mean, the age difference and all. But there's something in particular I still can't forgive. It was the day she invited her friends to the house, and I went to ask her something. As I was leaving, one of her friends asked if I was her sister. And she said she had no little sisters. Oh. Ouch. I think that was the moment that finally broke the pedestal I held her on. I admired her as much as a kid could admire someone, you know? Little by little, The admiration wore off until we finally reached that breaking point. I felt betrayed. And you haven't been able to forgive her after 40 years? 40 years? How old are you, Alma? Hey. It's not that I still hold a grudge against her, but rather that the honor saw all those things so many years ago is the same Diana that I know today. How so? She hasn't matured one bit. She's still selfish, childish, and immature as she was back then. When you see her, you don't see an adult. You see an overgrown, horny teen. Ugh. So aside from destroying an aberration I held for her, she's made sure not to fix that impression. Huh. But enough about me. How are you? Everything's fine, aside from this note. Note? Remember how I told you I lashed out at my dead ex's sister? Yeah? I got this note from her. Let's see. Wow, she must really feel bad about the whole thing. As do I. So what's the problem then? The same fear that drove me away from her in the first place. Right. Give a Brandtini, will you? There's a little story I want to tell you. Right. Pizza with double cheese. Wait, no, this is a bar. I love that Jill's narration just doesn't give a fuck. Brandtini. Bartender! Hello, Gwen! We're serving drinks at the bar. Okay, I'm making this sucker big. Oh. Age and mix. Welcome to the show. Y'all, you should... Bunch of cyberpunk adventurers brooding... Oh, shit. I was reading chat and I accidentally, blended the drink. Oh, shit. No, I'm clearly doing well at my bartending. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Age mix. Alright, now. Y'all should... I don't have a shout out thing because I don't have a bot here because we run this thing on Potato and Scuffed Queens and we're Scuffed Queens and we run it on a Potato and a Prayer. But y'all should follow Puppet Girl Gwenny here. She's a newfie streamer like myself and plays more of the modern day games like Cult of the Lamb and Valorant and Overwatch. And we play Monster Hunter Wilds together. And even though she's a hammer main, I help give her the tail cuts with my greatsword. So give her a follow. Anyway, let's serve this big drink to Alma and hear this story. Here. This is the thing. Let's start. Boo! Oh, hell no. This is the story of a girl who grew disillusioned with one of her sisters. Soon it became animosity, and not long after that she distanced herself completely from said sister. My hilariously big greatswords. They're moderately sized. With time, the girl would become attached to her eldest sister, looking up to her achievements. All I can look at right now are those boobs. Thank you, mysterious glitch girl that only I can see. Not now. Said sister would even marry the girl's best friend not soon after. And after the girl went into college, said sister would quit her job. The sister was worried sick about leaving her baby kid alone, prompting her to quit her high-ranking job. What if I hire your high-ranking lips? I just love this. Just intrusive thought ghost girl being like, God damn, this girl's fucking hot. I mean, these are ghost girl thirsting for titty hacker. I mean, she's a woman after my own heart. I also thirst for titty hacker. Yeah, clip that. I fucking dare you. Shut up. The girl, even as an adult, felt betrayed. Her role model's sister went against everything she held her in high esteem for. She was no longer a child, and yet she felt like a part of her had crumbled. Hey, Joe, I can lift your sweater. Do you want to see? I bet you want to see. I mean, we're fucking streaming right now, so I don't think we can see, Anna. Thank you very much. All right, enough. Enough? Shit. Peace out. I mean, I know the girl is you and the sister is your eldest sister. Please get to the point. Right. The point is, if you don't face her, she'll be heavily disappointed. She's trying to make amends with you. That must take courage. Lots of it. Yeah, you're right. My mouth's dry. Can I get a beer? Right. Wait, if only I can remember that song's lyrics. Big beer for Alma. Big beer for Alma. Bigly. Here. Thanks. So tell me, did you and this Gabby girl get along? Oh, yeah. I never had brothers and sisters. Once Lauren introduced me to her as her sister-in-law. She got so excited about having a new sister that she clung to me a lot. I helped her in her studies, read books with her, played with her a lot. She was pretty much my sister too. I have to leave, but I'll tell you this. As both a big and little sister, if you don't grant that girl the chance of talking to you, I'll never forgive you. Oh, shit. Okay, well, now we have to make up with him. Now we have to make up with Lenore's little sister, because otherwise Alma will be displeased. Yeah. Oh, there's a small New Year's party this Saturday if you're interested. Oh, sure, I'll be here. Remember, I won't forgive you. Yeah. I'll go take my break. All right. Blah! You were here? You were quite absorbed in the conversation just now. Jamie even said goodbye to you, didn't you hear? Anyway, call me if anything comes up. Break time. It's now safe to keep playing. I wonder if we'll see Say today, or Stella, or Dorothy. Or Brain in a jar. It's less chilly today. Jill, the kid's looking for you. Oh shit, is it Gabby or is it gonna be the other underage drinker who came in here that one time? Oh shit. Oh no, it's just Norma again. Yeah, it's the other one. Hey. Ah, Norma. Whew. You're back. Oh, fuck you. You do know I'm not giving you any drinks, right? Crap, I said it out loud. Yeah, actually, I wanted to thank you. Whew. She thought it was for her. Thank me? Well, for starters, by not complying and giving me alcohol. Everything else would have fallen apart if I had some. Aw, so responsible, Joe. I kind of faced my mom and told her all about the pressure she was putting on me. Instead, I wanted to figure out what I wanted to do. And, well, she didn't speak to me for 2 days. After that, she told me that it would be a waste to spend money in the university just for me to not give it my all. So she told me to still go to the college course, but I was free to explore. Glad to hear that. And, well, I wanted to thank you for that. Me? If I just rushed head first into my original plan, things would have gotten ugly. And you were right. I would be hurting her for the sake of hurting. So, thank you. Don't worry about it. I'll leave before it's too late outside. Be careful. Aw, so sweet. Shut up. Hey, Jill, mind helping me here? Sure. Make a Bleeding Jane, please. On it. Bleeding Jane. I don't know who this is for. Thanks. Hey, Joe, do you hate me? Hate is a harsh word. It's not against you directly, but rather the fact that only I can see you. Like I told you, if they wanted, they could see me. And why can I? You're the main character. To know. What are you? A cute girl. Yeah, she's pretty cute, but also, she's the ghost that lives in our brains. Possibly breaking the fourth wall, who knows? Right. You okay, Jill? Making a lot of faces there. Yeah, just remembering stuff. Could you give me a hand here and serve a beer, please? Sure. Fuck, I can't just ask what the order was. I look very unprofessional. I'm the ghost that lives in the streamer's brain. You're not a ghost. You're incredibly real. Hello, Seahorse. Welcome to the show. You missed the part where the intrusive brain ghost was talking about Alma the hacker, who was like, hey, you want to see your boobs? Let's see your boobs. No, you do. Hey. No self-deprecation. You're valid, and we appreciate you. Thanks. Would you like enough if I showed you I can interact with the environment? Maybe it'll spook me. Let's try. There! Oh, she changed the desktop theme. Can't see anything. You sure? Yep. Weird. Nobody expects the Dorothy Inquisition! Dorothy! Woo! Dorothy Inquisition, Dorothy Inquisition, Dorothy... Ow! I bit my tongue. Can't believe I'm using the spare tongue so early in the night. Ahem. Honey! Hey Dorothy. I'm making a quick stop for a drink. Can I get a fluffy dream? Sure. Fluffy dream for Dorothy. Let's get our girl drunk. Thanks. Oh yeah, before you leave. What? Are you guys throwing a New Year's party too? Yep. Sure, I'll be here then. Aw. She had to leave real quick. Aw, you should have stayed. I wanted to talk to you, Dorothy! Well, I've got things to do, so... You do? Who does what? Sorry, I sneezed. Weird sneezes. Anyway, I'm out for now. Oh yeah, Joe? Take care of Becky, please. Man, she was in a rush. Okay, fuck that noise. Fireworks are sold out everywhere. I'll need to get them through more shady means. She's gonna buy them from the internet. She'll find them and put us all at risk of burning. I'll make sure there's an extra extinguisher at hand. Please. Well, I guess that's it for today. You sure you're fine? I am. Don't worry. Hey, Jill, mind if I ask a silly question? You've seen my clients. You can assume I don't mind silly questions. Silly answers can get on my nerves, though. Sorry, what did you want to ask? Do you know why they call them cat boomers? I mean, I guess their second set of ears look like cats, but the word boomer seems so out of place. Not so much when you consider it's not them, but their parents who were called such. Oh? Let's go a bit back first. You do know why cat boomers look like that, right? Because they went through some anti-nanomachine rejection treatment while they were still a fetus, right? It's called the Yamazaki-Romanova treatment. Or was it the Romanenko-Yamada treatment? Let's call it the catification procedure. I'm sure there are many people who want to go through the catification procedure. Like, you know, nya. It was not only the first successful genetic treatment on fetus, but also the first way to fight nanomachine rejection. Moreover, that research has a bit of a rocky story. Finally got cut in the middle of it at a critical point that could make or break the whole thing. Not to mention Zaibatsu Corp's record of not addressing nanomachine rejection at all. Make me a cat girl for important medical reasons. The rest of the research was funded by Maki Stengovich. Was it Stengovich? Let's call him Stengovich for now. He's a businessman whose unborn daughter got diagnosed with early nanomachine rejection. Please make Star a cat girl. Like, you know, yeah. Stengovich funded the research and the death of his wife offered herself and her daughter's test subjects. Of course, the experiment was a success. The girl, Sylvia Stengovich, didn't die. She became the living testament of a scientific breakthrough. But then the story of how things played out for Sylvia got sensationalized in the media and created a weird fad. Parents made their unborn children go through the catification procedure even if they had no ailments at all. All because one particular girl whose life got saved through that treatment became a media darling for a bit. A whole generation of kids with those cat-like protrusions got born. And their parents got called cat boomers? A generation of parents obsessed with those cat-like features. The fact was the past, but the term remained in use. Eventually, cat boomer just started being used for people with protrusions instead of their parents. You keep calling them protrusions. Why is that? Because that's what they are. Huh? You didn't think those things on their heads were ears, right? Sure, they can be moved because they're somehow connected to the facial and ear muscles. Thus, they can move like a cat's and react to their mood. But in the end, they're just appendages with no real function. Huh. So the cat ears are actually just vestigial limbs on your head? It's fucking weird. It still surprises me, but though the biggest mutation to get out of treatment is just that. Those ears are a small miracle on their own. People have been born with no eyes for less intrusive procedures. You really thought they were functional ears, huh? I'd say I learned quite a bit today. Thank you. Don't worry, I feel like I should apologize for talking so much instead. And keep in mind, I'm fucking up the terms. I don't want you saying someone got protrusions because of a catification procedure. I'll keep it in mind. Wait! What? Yeah, the guy's name was Stengovich. Huh? I just remember Sylvia Stengovich was around my age. When I was a teen, there was some TV specials featuring her. And I just remembered that I had the biggest crush on her. Oh, Sylvia Stengovich, you're real pretty. Now that I think about it, that crush had me very confused back then. Oh, Sylvia Stankovic was her gay awakening! And did you need to shout just now? Sorry. In any case, I'm out for the day. Alright, careful out there. Well, I need to earn $3,000 or we're fucking out of here. That's... You've been talking a lot with that Alma girl. Jealous. Let's go on Reddit. Uranui, the back of... Surviving Glitch City. Any tips for a new friend? This is wonderful land? Oh boy. Self-deprecating thread? Don't trust in white nights and don't go out after 5 p.m. unless you want to get mugged or murdered. Bring a portable chair everywhere. You have to line up for flour, lol. Get used to eat what you find. Shortages are getting in hand. I've been eating rice with butter for months now, but I guess it could be worse. Don't chicken please. I have enough as it is. Coming here was a mistake. Which you coming here anyway? Visiting family, that want to take them out? Ah. Do it while you can. Yeah, airlines are leaving the city. Lol, assuming only will escape. Can they even get weed in this crap hole somewhere? Yeah, just PM to a good dealer. This thread was closed. Birth rates decrease as youth prefers Lilum Company. At the beginning of the century, the idea people would rather be with robots instead of other humans was treated as a joke, but the reality is that the convenience of these kinds of relationships have become immensely popular among Glitch City's youth due to the point where birth rates are beginning to decrease at an alarming rate. Annie Mae, a 17-year-old student agrees with younger Senate. It's just so much better than dealing with other people, you know? You can just make your own perfect partner. Oh, and sex is amazing. Don't even get me started. It's expected new regulations to be enough to address the situation. Wearing socks with sandals in public is now a crime! I like to say we have the freedom to wear whatever we like in the streets of Glitch City, so long as we adhere to decency rules. However, this has changed. Glitch City's Department of Public Decency has declared that wearing socks and sandals together is a punishable crime. It convicted the guilty face 3 days in jail as punishment for using that in the abominable combo. What do you think? Should we wear it around, or should the fashion police of high society decide for you? Whatever the case, this thing goes stick to the right side of the battle. Goodbye, socks and sandals! BTC claims 20% of his bars in Glitch City, like ours. British Trademark Council is facing some economic troubles in Glitch City. It looks like they're on their way out. Playing rising inflation rates and weak currency, the BTC is giving the order to disband those half of the treasuries in the city. We can't keep doing business like this. Glitch City has a negative impact on our earnings, and we can't continue the red up here. Representing Tully, I'm in an eye. Prime Sequencing, on the other hand, thinks BTC is just too greedy. They make a lot of money already, another crime because again, more give us a break. Well, let's hope that Jill can make $2,900 or she's going to be evicted. Yay. I knew I shouldn't have bought that shitty Yeek figure. Evening. Hey. Okay, so we've got almost everything, but we're still missing a couple of things for Saturday. And so I designate you, Jillian Applegate, as official guy who goes to buy the rest of the stuff. Applegate? I have no idea who that is. Why me? I could send Jill, but I wouldn't dare send the lady by herself. I could go with her, but I believe the bar should have at least 2 people in the vicinity at all times. You're not going to say anything, Joe? If it means not being delivery girl, I'm happy to fake helplessness. Fine, give me that list. I'll be back, sometime. Something tells me you're planning something, boss. What gives you that impression? Call it a gut feeling. Did you know Gil has a crush? He what? A client of his, a girl who owns a bazaar. She's been coming on to him for ages, and he's only just started opening up. But he's taking steps backward, and I'm not going to let him. He's opening up, for fuck's sakes. And so the errands will take him to the bazaar, I take it? That's right. Alright then, to the office I go. As for me... Time to mix drinks and change lives. Get with a crush, huh? This place. Great! Oh, if it isn't... It's Kiribiki! Woo! Hey, Jill. Sorry, but is there anywhere I can hide? There's an unpleasant guy in my trail. Boss! Stalked woman incoming! The door's open. Go ahead, the door to the left. Thanks. Hello there. Oh, hi there. The other one. That's the bathroom. Wait, what's the dog doing in the bathroom? Now, where'd she... Oh, Jesus. This is a real early Valhalla callback. Fucking Donovan Dingus showing up. Now, where'd she... Oh, the hellhole. Perfect. Hey, kid. I'll have the usual. Right. Huh. He remembered me after 2 weeks. Well, we know he likes big beers, so... Here. This seems right. The paper's been a mess lately. You'd think with all that's happening they'd stay and do more reports. But they're all asking for vacations, and I can't afford to be understaffed. So I had to come up with some sort of reward for whoever produces the most reports. I see no difference in my feed, though. Mr. Donovan, I don't mean to sound rude, but you do know the infamy of the augmented eye with the general public, right? A shitty page that'll over-sensationalize anything and report useless things. Of course I know! Then why not try to rectify that image? To put it simply, I'm being clutched by the balls in the non-pleasant way. Zaibatsu Corp Company have an eye on every publication they haven't bought yet. Report on them once and they'll find something to find you with. Twice and you'll find your resources severely cut. Anything beyond that, in the best case scenario, is that they'll buy the damn operation to keep it quiet. I know there are more newsworthy things than whatever this lack is picked out that week. But if I overstep, my ass is on the line. Glad to see this hellhole still in one piece. The BTC's been going apeshit closing bars lately. Oh yeah, that. Yesterday they closed one that served as a key part of a drug trafficking ring. And last week they closed 3 small bars that served as illegal chicken restaurants. Not to mention there are like 100 people who have BTC certificates but never use them. Instead, they keep those credentials around to stop police from raiding their homes or warehouses. I don't know about you, but it's obvious to me that some restructuring will begin at BTC after this whole thing. Man, this shit ran deeper than I thought. And no news outlet talks about that. Alright, kid, let's try a moonblast now. Come again? Hey, even I have to break the routine from time to time. A moonblast, okay. Here. Now, let's see what the ruckus is about. So, what brought you here? Oh, right. Didn't you see a little one coming in here? Blue hair, big tits. She's the one from the Encore concert coming up. Not really. Did she jump to the roof then? Why were you looking for her? Did you want an interview? Not really. Just hitting on her. Hey, I said hitting on her, not hitting her. Stop glaring. Why, though? Are you that bored? Don't you have, like, a family or something? Have you seen that girl? Oh, there's tits! Also hot ass and tits. Jesus Christ. I'm suffering the weirdest combo being hard as fucking curious as shit right now! I want to know just how detailed those King Class CH-1A models are, personally. And so you followed her. I've yet to meet a woman that can resist the charms of Donovan D. Dawson. I think you're about to. You're in front of one, and I'm guessing you have quite the selective memory. Like I said, don't you have a family or something? A wife, but that woman cheats on me as much as I cheat on her. In fact, I'm pretty convinced she gets off on the thought of me cheating on her. So that Lilim isn't here, huh? I'll have to find a busty enough replacement tonight or I'll explode. Hey, after you're done glaring, please serve me a pile driver. Right. This is giving a pile driver. Literally. Yeah. Here. Alright. Well, seeing that she's not here, I have no reason to stay. Maybe I'll find someone that looks a bit like her. The guy left. Oh, alright. Thanks for sheltering me, Dana. Hope your sister likes the video. No, thank you. CJ had a hearty talk. Your boss is such a fun person. Her sister's a fan of mine, so I recorded a small video for her and took a couple of photos. How nice of you. It's nothing, really, and she did hide me, so it's the least I could do. But, well, we're here already. Mind giving me something sweet? Sweet. Sweet, 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 sweet. Yeah, you'll have a piano woman. Aged and mixed. Here. Thanks. So do you know why Donovan was following you? I don't, but I wasn't in the mood to deal with him. His questions were a bit over the line last time, too. Not the worst I've dealt with, but I just didn't want to humor him. I see. Seems like he was just trying to come on to you. You don't say. Well, not like he'd have a chance anyways. I'm not into older guys, and I'm already committed to a relationship. Wait, you are? It's not common knowledge, and the ones that hear it try to dismiss it as rumors, but I've been in a relationship with my producer for a while now. Nephrite, why? That's not Nephrite, that's Kiramiki, Mike. Really? We were both single, and that kind of stuff is bound to happen when you spend so much time together. But it all started when he read an entry I made in my blog about wanting to experience love and the like. He offered to help with that after he read it, and I thought, sure, why not? I already knew him well enough, it wouldn't hurt to try. And nice. He's a stick in the mud where planning is due, but he's a sweetheart otherwise. I see. Hey, can you really walk so calmly? These streets aren't exactly safe. Really? I haven't faced any issues lately. Sure, they've tried to mug me once or twice, but it's no big deal. No big deal? Every time someone tries to mug me, somebody pops out of somewhere and stops it. Makes me feel like I'm always protected. Those are some hardcore stalkers. I guess the fact that you ran away from Donovan, even after all that, says something. Hey, this will sound familiar, but do you have anything like tea? Let me see. Bitter and girly will work for her. Sunshine Cloud is bitter, girly, soft. Yeah, we'll give her something bitter and girly. I'll give her a Sunshine Cloud. Let's make it bigly. Load that fucker up with... You may have actual tea. Check bottled drinks. I have absinthe and fedora with plum. Here. Yeah, this works. Hey, you're a King Class CH1A, right? That I am. May I ask you something about your mom? I actually buy tea at the shop and serve it to her. Oh, neat. Sure. Are there any differences between you and a DFC-72? We both serve the same purpose, but DFC-72s have the port on their heads, which makes them more versatile. My line lacks that. We are resilient to the DT-101Ds, but we're a tad more polished elsewhere. More specifically, our voice emulators are more advanced and our moves are smoother. A trade-off of functionality and power for appearance, you could say. Oh, I see. So anything new for this concert? Well, it is an encore, so we're trying to make it the same for those that couldn't go to the first one. But we always try to spice it up, like maybe with a surprise song or something. There was this one time I sang a cover of a song by B-Link. Of course, in return, they sang Your Love is a Drug. Ah. So you know the B-Link girls? Really nice kids. You'd be surprised how different from their on-stage personas they are. Really? Suzu, for example, can be really childish at times. She also laughs a lot, and loudly at that. Meanwhile, Aina is a party girl through and through. If they're not on tour, she spends her time partying like crazy. Hard to believe. I mean, their image is that stoic girl with a little expression. Almost like living Victorian dolls or something. Well, they wanted to pop out in the public. They once told me, if we want people to notice us, we had to break the cutesy idol concept. And so they took the opposite route by becoming cool beauties with melancholic songs. I wouldn't say they went the opposite way. The opposite of the cutesy idols would be unkempt, tone-deaf girls spewing vitriol and hate. It's wrestling on TV. Yes, there is. Wrestling, boxing. People beating up each other. True, I guess. Well, I've got to go, but let's have a Sparkle Star first. Alright. Sparkle Star. Here. Sparkling. Well, it's always a pleasure, Jill. Please come again. Will do. Oh, the handsome bartender. Nice to see you. Boss, skills back. I'll take my break. All right. Valhalla. Note to self, buy oil for that door. All right, then. Gil, you're in my spot. Please. Oh, sorry. Also, you're cleaning one of the boss's chicken buckets. Did boss ask you to do that? If I told you she did, would you believe me? Without a doubt. Let's go with that, then. Right. Greetings. Hi, Stella. Oh, Stella, what can I get you? I'll go with a Bleeding Jane today. I'm just looking at them. Look at those. Look at how she flexes her vestigial limbs. Her vestigial cute head limbs. Bleeding Jane. Bleeding Jane. With her protuberances from her catification procedure. Here you go. Thank you. What brought you here today? Waiting for Say? I came by myself, actually. I was in the area and stopped by to say hi. Oh. It's pretty interesting, though. When I first saw you, I doubted you'd ever come here again. Well, this place is comfortable, I must admit. It's so quiet and secluded. It's also clean. Really clean. Gil's the one you can owe that to. The guy takes pride in how clean he keeps things around here. If you ever need cleaning staff, he's a nice pick. Really? He's a bit out of it today, though. I see. Did you mention vampire, blood sorcerer, summoning Bloody Mary, trying to trap inside the cells? You may have. I see. Hey, Jill, have you heard of the new gold rush in this city? Gold rush? Everyone's paying small fortunes to get their hands on pieces of white knight suits. I think I heard or read something like that, but I'm having doubts, so probably not. In any case, how was it the gold rush? Well, the tech behind the suits was always safely guarded after the events at the bank. Sorry. After the events at the bank, the suits were remotely shut down, breaking many of them in the process. Many units dropped their armor right there and fled when the lynchings went on. Any white knights still stuck in their suit had to take the armor off manually to run away. It all happened in the middle of the lynchings, so they'd be seeking guts if they didn't. Some weren't that lucky. They got beaten up while they weren't able to move. So between the suits becoming glorified paperweights and any white knights going on the run, there ended up being a lot of junk lying around. But the whole scientific community is rejoicing. They're on a race to reverse engineer the suits and take as much technology as possible from them. And of course, even single pieces of the armor fetch a huge price these days. Could anyone see any profit from that research to justify those expenses? It's new tech, a whole new field, right? The patents just open for many, so I'd say yes. I mean, the BTC is literally a conglomerate built upon patents and trademarks, so I can see how. There is one weird case, though. There's this guy named Jack. He's the captain of a very unique Blitzkrieg Corps unit. Unique? The guy had a really small unit, 5 people including himself. The aesthetics of his unit's armor was heavily modified to the point that they looked like a squad of henching heroes. Hen what? They looked really gaudy. But it turned out that the guy actually broke through the software and disabled the remote switch. Star. He has one of the few, if not the only, suits of armor with the OS intact. To say they're among the most wanted people would be an understatement. You know a lot about this. It's interesting the amount of things you hear when dealing with drunk people of all kinds in the same place. It also helps to put on the front and makes people lower their guard. That should sound familiar to you. True. Wait. Here's a freebie, a fun fact. The failsafe was originally going to involve the armor blowing up and leaving no traces. But regulations and laws didn't allow that kind of technology near civilians. I guess even Zaibatsu Court has its limits, huh? People love to demonize Zaibatsu Court because, let's face it, they're far from innocent. But they're not evil overlords, they're just greedy, they're just a big corporation. They just so happen to have control over what tantamounts to a city-state. But corporations will naturally resort to draconian methods. I've heard horror stories from people outside the city about trying to use product placement. If you so much as hold a bottle the wrong way or get in the way of a logo, you'll be in for lots of trouble. And let's not start with theme parks and the like. Those are dystopias of their own. And again, most of the demonization is due to Quincy being such a clown. He has no power anyways. He's just the front from whatever council behind Zaibatsu Court shows. He makes a fool of himself and the attention is taken away from whatever it is Zaibatsu Court is actually doing. Yeah. So what you were saying is that Glitch City is basically a huge theme park? Neo-capitalism! Woo! I hate it! I've called the White Knights glorified mall security in the past, so yeah? Huh. No, seriously, and what? Can I get a Brandtini here, please? Sure. Brandtini. Oops. Here. Thanks. So take it you're in a good mood today. Does it show? A bit. Yeah, well, I managed to nab a couple of tickets for the Kirimiki concert. Nice. Alright, as it turns out, she was just here. Again? Sorry. Again? Can't believe I just missed her. I was surprised too. I was more surprised she remembered my name, though. Like last time, she was quite the graceful client. Man, so those rumors about her being really nice in person are actually true? Amazing. I mean, you always want the famous people to be nice in real life. But having such backing to that claim to hear that she's so nice to everyone. It's nice to hear, you know? It makes my vestigial limbs flex in excitement. In fact, many think that's what made her so famous so quickly. How she's down to earth and totally accessible, making her someone everyone wants to root for. And you see. Yeah, I mean, I guess you don't want to feel like you're supporting crappy people. Oh, yeah, let's never put much thought into that one. Hell, half the time I have no idea who made what I use, nor do I care much. Being a nice person will take you far, though. My daddy always insisted being ruthless in the ballroom doesn't mean being an ass. And he has actually managed to get certain contracts over more powerful people. All thanks to being a nice guy overall. It just might. Out of context, just might be. Sounds like good advice. But more importantly, I'm not saying it! I'm not saying it! But you can see it. But I'm not saying it. Do you really believe me saying she was just here that easily? You're not the kind to lie about stuff like that, so sure. Thanks, I guess. That said, can you go to the concert so easily? What about security and the like? My dad always has a unit keeping an eye on me from a distance. And you'd be surprised at how easily I can disguise myself with just a different dad doing a cap. I see. I wonder if I could get in the disabled line to stay under wounds. Although she'll probably nag me about how she doesn't need it and I shouldn't abuse that. Hey, can you get me a classic drink? Classic. You got beer. 200. Bleeding Jane. I guess we'll give her a beer. Make it bigly. Here. Thank you. Do you have any servants around the house, Stella? I do, but they've been with us for so long, they're pretty much family. My dad has always said that if you earn someone's trust, they'll gleefully work for you and everyone wins. We even had a young gardener who liked to study engineering and he actually came back. He still comes by every weekend to tend the plants. Man, that sounds nice. Let me know if you're ever in need of a job. I might find you something. Thanks for the offer. Wait. I just realized something's off with the whole tech gold rush story. What would it be? Wouldn't all that tech be patented anyways? I get trying to crack it in the first place. But pay a man enough, he'll walk barefoot into hell. That would be true if the tech was patented in the first place. It isn't? Saibatsu have been so paranoid about making the White Knights untouchable that they never patented anything. A patent would be in their databases so it could hack and retrieve valuable info from. Not to mention they've been using tech from other companies without any authorization. And their patent registry, they're outlined with the proof of that global shutdown signal. Let alone how to immobilize their Winston inside one of those suits. So the ones that were upholding the law did so using suits by all means illegal? The irony runs deep, wouldn't you say? Why do it, though? When you have so much money, you start thinking you can screw around with the rules. Isn't that a fucking true statement? All that power makes you think you're above every law there is. And this city's what happens when those with money start making the rules. Not at all relevant to the current year! Oh god! I'm curious though, you ever covered up any fuck-ups by using money? I think we've all done things we're not too proud of at some point of our lives. Well, Jill, I've got to go. Always a pleasure. Please come again. Ah, Alma! No hello? You're pretty insistent on that one, aren't you? It's basic courtesy. Something I will fight to uphold. First the greetings stop, then saying please and thanks stops, and before you know it, boom! Total anarchy! You're exaggerating. I'm not. In fact, I'll go through that door again, and I expect you to properly greet me this time. fine. Hello, Jill. Once upon a midnight dreary, while I pondered, weak and weary. Oh god, but that poem does... Oh wait, holy shit. That poem is all about lamenting the loss of a girl named Lenore. Oh fuck! Oh fuck! Watch out for the raven, Jill! Watch out for the raven, it's gonna fucking get you! Over many a quaint and curious volume of forgotten lore. While I nodded, nearly napping, suddenly there came a tapping, as of someone gently rapping at my chamber door. "'Tis some visitor," I muttered, tapping at my chamber door. "Only listen, nothing more." "You overdid it. You totally overdid it," quoth the bartender. I did not. "So you like poetry?" "I had a phase. Can I get you something?" "Let's start with a big cobalt velvet." Ooh, she wants to go big today! All of us to get fucking drunk! Here. Quoth the raven, eat my shorts. Thanks. Oh yeah, there's something I've been wondering about for a while. Does the name Shadowmaster 69's Chronicles ring any bell? 69! That's the sex number! Wow, you went pale. No, the name doesn't ring any bells. May 22nd. Today my daily card readings told me that I meet great change thanks to an old man. There's one line that I share to say Lenore and I'm sit on again. My biology teacher told me that I had to pick for an in-school contest with my latest essay. Oh goodness. Star. I just knew a scientific theory on the idea of auras was as revolutionary as I thought. Soon I'll bring the world into the occult science singularity. Later entries don't seem to have gone that well though. Mentions of being laughed at, being lectured on why the essay was wrong. Jill? I made sure to delete that blog! No evidence should be left! Oh, Jill. It's the internet! And she's a titty hacker! What did you expect? I can think of at least 6 different sources off the top of my head and all have that stuff archived. Why? Why? Sheesh, relax. It's not that bad. What do you mean it's not that bad? Don't you realize how embarrassing it all is? Oh yeah, that rules. That adaptation fucking rules. Fucking James Earl Jones narrating. We've all been young, Jill. Relax. On the cushion's velvet lining that she lamp like gloated ore, but whose velvet violet lining with the lamp like gloating ore she shall press on nevermore. How have we gone to making Edgar Allan Poe horny? How? It's not like you're still like that nowadays. That would have been embarrassing. You're not still like that, right? Gods, no. I gave up on the whole occult stuff. It's just that remembering all that stuff is cringe. There's no other way to describe it. It's cringe. I don't know. I like the way you looked. All dressed in black with the rare sexually popping out thanks to the colors. I mean, at least you had the decency to use makeup to take care of yourself. So you have a pick? Oh god, you have a fucking pick. Why do you do this to me? Why do you dig out the sins of my past? I was bored. Last Friday I had to take my mind off the whole damn thing, so I ran a small background check on you. Simple stuff, just checking past internet activity. Please don't run background checks like that. I just used the search engine, you know? I didn't request documents or anything. What led you to the page? You do realize your main mail account everywhere is still the one you used back then, right? Ugh. Like I said, relax. You were obsessed with occultism. I wanted to kiss all the boys. And I kind of almost accomplished that in middle school, which still sort of haunts me today. Maybe you should try kissing a girl for a change. Kissing a pretty bartender girl, Alma. I'm just saying. I ship it. Never underestimate the Link's old classmates that go to track you down. Especially if they think you're still the girl that kissed them for fun and they're lonely to boot. We all have things we're not too proud of as adults. Now I know how criminals feel when evidence is used against them. I had to ask though, why the 69? It was supposed to be 6'9", not 69, like a reference to both the Lovers and the Hermit. Oh my god! I'm going to reference my 2 favorite tarot cards! Number 6 and number 9. 6'9". Wait, why are you all making sex jokes? Why are you all making sex jokes? I was convinced it meant wise choices. Jill, there's nobody that would read that at 6'9". She has a point. I was 12 at the time. Even at 12, I fucking knew what a 69 was. Just how innocent were you back then? You have no idea. Well, let's sweeten up things a bit. I'll have a sugar rush. Getting you drunk as fuck. Here. This is the thing. Say, Alma, speaking of the past, what was your last long-term relationship like? That's sudden. You dug through my past, I've earned the right to dig through yours. Can I examine your past, Alma? Well, let me, you know, we can just have a nice candlelight dinner, some wine, a nice home-cooked meal, and we can examine each other's pasts. Wouldn't you like that? I think you'd find that quite agreeable. Fine. Long-lasting relationships, huh? Romantic ones, I'm guessing. Yep. Well, I've had about 4 boyfriends who would describe as such. They've introduced my family and all. The first one was in high school. I broke up with him because he cheated on me. I remember the other girl trying to pick a fight and me just saying, keep the fucker. The second one was during my freshman year. I broke up with him after he thought it'd be funny to punch me in the arm. He starts with a friendly hit and before you know it. Anyways, oh shit. The other guy I met shortly after I dropped out. He was interested in marriage, but he wanted to get married after only half a year or so of knowing him. And then there's Richard. Who? Spent almost 4 years with him. We got along pretty well, we had awesome chemistry, I truly loved him. But as time went by, there was a rift that started separating us. He just didn't like my family. He didn't? Moreover, he wasn't a family person. He distanced himself from his own and voiced that he didn't want kids. There was a part of me that wanted to believe, even if it was just for a little bit, that maybe he'd changed his mind. But as much as I loved him, that one detail brought a growing gap between us. And at one point, I just had to break up with him. But I'm not here to depress you. Bring me a beer, will you? Sure. Beer! Selling the big drinks makes me twice the money, so hopefully I can get that 10,000. Thanks for telling me that, by the way. Don't mention it. Okay, one more question and we're even. Wow, you really are embarrassed of that block, huh? Sure, ask away. Why did you get those implants in your boobs? You can't just ask that. So, titty hacker, when did you get your implant? When did you get breast implants? Fucking. I'm gonna predict it right now. The next line is that she didn't get implants. She didn't get implants. Those are naturals. Chill, I love you and I know you're saying that in jest. But I've lived through so many rumors about me getting plastic surgery that I can't and won't take it as a joke. As such, in honoring our friendship, I'll just say this. They're real and they're spectacular! Another goddamn Seinfeld reference! Where is Art Vandelay? I pop it up. Art Vandelay comes in. No! I was in the pool! Now ask the real question before I slap you. I'll grant you one, and only one chance to call me by my full name as the compensation then. I gladly take your offer. It's funny that you mentioned slapping, because my real question was, why did you get your hands chopped? Chopped. Well, there's a couple of reasons. The first is that I spend lots of time typing, and these replacements help me avoid carpal tunnel syndrome. Oh. There's other utilities, like how I can interface a million devices. For example, there's a tiny computer embedded in my glasses. Ooh. If I move my index finger, it acts like the computer's cursor. There's lots more, but there's small things that don't sound that impressive when I say it out loud. Ooh. You can interface with your computers, Alma. How'd your family take the operation? They took it well enough, except for my mom. She freaked out for months. She even went to the hospital to ask for my hands. Don't you miss them? Sometimes, but just during emotional moments, but as luck would have it, someone else has them. Shortly before my operation, there was an accident on the highway. One of the victims was this young lady whose right hand got completely crushed. I told him to check if we were compatible and all that. I mean, implants are not everyone's first choice, so they can get a natural replacement. A bit of cosmetic treatment, and it could pass off as her original hand with no problem. Last I heard, we were compatible, and the family agreed to the donation. I don't know what became of her, but I hope she's fine. And you didn't tell your mom about that? I didn't want to pester the poor girl. So are we cool now? We even now? Are we? You were pretty pissed about my comment regarding your boobs. Again, sorry. It sounded a lot less rude in my head. They did make a direwolf. I did see that. A woo! Yeah, don't worry about that. Besides, I got to call you Julianne once. Now you don't. Why? You just called me by my full name. Are you serious? One chance, another one chance, and you just used it up. Damn it! Surprise! Oh boy! You really are just showing up a whole bunch of times to make up. Like, you haven't showed up in a couple of streams. Now this is the third time this night that we get our brain goblin. Hey Alma, this might be a weird tangent, but do you believe in ghosts? Hey! Not particularly, no. Although there was this paper I read once, it was quite interesting. It proposed a scenario where nanomachine clusters leave the body after death, and then acted as a collective hive mind through residual brainwaves. The result would basically be an image not unlike a hologram. Of course, the hypothesis fell through because such nanomachine density is impossible in the body. Even 5% of the amount needed is enough to make the blood too dense for the heart. And it's not like brainwaves are potent enough to create those reactions. Still an interesting read, though. I see. Don't give me that look. It's not my fault that you convinced yourself that you're crazy. Well, I'll leave then. See you tomorrow. See ya. All done? I am. What about you, Gil? For some reason, the idol girl left him like that, it seems. You think? It might have been while he was out. True. Hey, boss, you're a fan of wrestling, aren't you? I mean, you were a wrestler, so... That I am? Yeah. Why? I was wondering, isn't wrestling fake? Oh! Oh, you don't want to bring up this fucking can of worms? First... Jesus, Jill, you're putting your foot in your mouth tonight. First you ask Titty Hacker if her titties are fake or not, and now you ask if wrestling's fake. Aren't twin tails for little girls and teens with 8th grade syndrome? Oh! Oh, fuck! Oh, holy shit! God damn! God damn, Dana Love! God damn! 8th grade what? When you get down to it, wrestling is as real as a soap opera. I mean, you don't really expect a legal lawsuit to be fixed in a ring, right? Sure, in my ideal world, you would solve legal problems with a little wrestling, but... No, seriously, 8th grade what? But you don't go around calling soap operas fake. It's a show, it just so happens to use fights as an expression. You might as well see it as a unique form of theater. Besides, considering the injuries many wrestlers suffer, it's not all fake. I didn't think about it that way. Sadly, I won't stand for anyone bad mouthing wrestling. So now I had to go and break Gil's back to make you humble. Hey boss, is wrestling fake? What? Wrestling fake? How dare you say that? I'll pile drive anyone who calls wrestling fake. I will uphold the honor of wrestling. Gil, come here. I'm gonna pile drive you. It's time for a suplex. I'm gonna RKO you. Oh well, wait, what? Come here, fuck boy! God. Fuck boy! 8th grade what? Oh, come on! Are you shitting me? I am fucking $18 away from being able to pay the rent. God damn it. God fucking damn it. I blame the Yeek fucker. I blame that little shit Yeek for ruining everything. Well, we're gonna see how this goes. I'm upset about that. Your rent contract is now invalid. Please vacate the place for February to discuss renewal with your landlord. Jill couldn't pay your rent. This will distract you at work. This is why we keep incremental saves. And then big in all our drinks. Have a very nice day. The alley where you found me is pretty comfortable. Quiet, you. Bitch, it's $18! You tell me you can't get a fucking extension? Grand Slam Fighters grants a new heavyweight champion. Glitch City's most popular pro wrestling promotion crowned a new heavyweight champion yesterday. Jen Yusuke taking gold from fellow Japanese wrestler Justin Liger. At the previous champion, 6'6" American, he was forced to run his title due to head injury. GS have decided to hold the tournament, find a new title holder. Match ended with a 30-minute bout with Jen Yusuke applied for a massive German C-flex during the recount. During with a Jen Yusuke returns to 6'6" American King of wrestling until I beat him clean. As a greater quick salvage agents in your age. Greater for the potential large person's awards 5 years ago, it's created known for the new profession, salvage agents. Summer Aki is one of these salvagers, and she says you can try out make it high. Seeing big cities like Tokyo and places like Caracas, several commands for the ocean's surface, that's something that gets to you, know? Millions live there for the great things. Some meet their teeth, their memories, and lives. Aki is now running retrieve items from a future facility in Tanegashima Island in Japan. New loan regulations. Current regulations preventing limits between 2 humans working well so far, but glitch cities government planning creating with no allows. So it's enforced robot-like features all among the little and the bit of radio side and everything else. Glitch City, the first nation to adopt the current standard artificial intelligence and robotics, was the first to rely robots in the normal society, quickly given the necessary rights as long as sane long-term respect of their own human evolution. Fortunately, the first year saw numerous reports of identity theft resulting in the need for more stringent measures. It was on account of allows in the future regarding resistance. So, like, if you keep a bunch of money, can we still salvage this, or is Jill, like, turbo fucked? Valhalla! The name sounds silly but hard to pronounce. Good thing it's actually called Valhalla. The funny numbers and letters are just a code. Anyway, this is a cute and small bar downtown twice after getting lost for a bit. I think the area was called Neon District. At first it was a bit scary because I got my way back. Once I got in there, I felt really safe and known. The bartender was about to swear out, and the boss was such a class act. I even took a photo with her and sent a video to her little sister. I'm not into the bad end shit. Look forward to visiting again. The drinks are very tasty, even though we're maybe real alcohol. Well, shit. Well, oh well. We have to deal with that, kids. We have to deal with that. We'll see how bad it is. December 30th. Evening. Gil, are you humming Shine Spark? Ah, hey Jill. You okay? Are you in love, maybe? No, you're the sort. I'm fine. Right. No, seriously. Did you fuck? Men only get so happy after they fucked. That's not... Oh my god, you totally fucked. I do not have a save from before today. I only had one save, so... I didn't know this was one of those types of games where you have to keep the backups. Oh well. We'll deal with it. It's been a good experience otherwise, so... Maybe one day I'll go back and grind shit off screen and save every fucking penny, and we'll get the good ending, quote unquote, but we'll see. What's it, Alma? Do you have 7 minutes in heaven with her? You lucky fuck. No, I didn't. In any case, congratulations. I haven't seen you this happy since, well, never. Oh, it's Streaming-chan! If you hold control, we'll fast forward through all the dialogue. Noted. Today's escapades will bring us to a familiar place and... Shit. Gil, I'm out. I'm gonna... Not so fast, flat bartender! If that's even your real name. Last time, my viewership had a weird peak while I was passed out. So I'm here to find out what made people so interested. Streaming-chan's actually pretty cute, though. Show feet. Eh? Do I have something in my face? This guy totally fucked. No doubt about it. That gleam in his eyes is unmistakable. Whatever, just keep it down. Jill, you're here. Isn't it the passed out girl from 2 weeks ago? I'm not here! Oh, sorry. I'll be back in my office. Anyway. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Oh, it's these two. You're too happy and you're too mopey. What happened? I was right. Huh? That Laura girl was head over heels for him. I was right on the money. Say, that girl. I'm not here! Sorry! Isn't she the one that passed out last time? Anyways, Betty was right, and that deserves a beer. And you? I'm fine. Knowing my lander, I'll have to wait at least a month for a new contract. She doesn't reflect on things now, because she's distracted. Oh my god. For the occasion. Alright. So the girl was actually infatuated with him? You should have seen her screaming from the top of her lungs that she liked him. And him just standing there thinking. Just like that. In retrospect, it was a tad too cliched for my tastes. Ugh. Still, I knew she liked him. I was right! He doesn't seem particularly happy. He never is. Unlike your coworker, holy shit, did he fuck? You're making it too obvious, Gil. How? That beaming face is unmistakable. The face of a guy that got something and enjoyed every moment. Back to deal, though. Like I said, he seems lost in thought. Victories like these are few and far between. Let me enjoy myself. Can I get something non-alcoholic here? The director of operations for users were complaining that some streaming on Twitch for ages. No one else can show its feet. That's not how you join your stores, piece of scrap. I'll have a bloom light. Okay. What the fuck? Jill? Excuse me? Okay, a bloom light for you. What? Oh. I didn't embiggen the Adelehides. And a non-alcoholic beverage for him. Sparkle Stone. I forget what's the most expensive non-alcoholic beverage. Give you a fluffy dream, I guess. Here. Thanks. Same. Celebrate all you want, but I'm freaking out here. I know nothing about relationships. I have no idea what to do. Well, for starters, what do you think, Jill? Me? Her? Betty, I've seen a few of your relationships, remember? Aside from Veronica, there's Angela, Pamela, Sandra, Rita, Monica, Erica, Tina, Mary, and Jessica. You motherfucker! Those are the... God fucking damn it. Those are the girls from Mambo number 5. God damn you fucking cyberpunk bartender game. Or should I say, didn't share bed sheets. So now, where were we? Didn't share the bed sheets, snores like a pig, cold feet, shampoo waster, chocolate addict, too religious, fan of the wrong rugby team, teetotaler, and chews with the mouth open? What do you think, Jill? That you must be quite the heartbreaker to have so many relationships in a short period of time. I mean about piece of scrap situation. And thank you. I'm not the right person for this. Gil? He's still on fucking Cloud 9. Or is it fucking in Cloud 9? What about... Sneaky, sneaky? Oh, damn, she actually hides pretty well. For starters, how do you feel about her? I don't know. I don't know her that well. You could start there. Ask her out sometime. Get to know her. Maybe she'll change your mind. Maybe you'll change yours. In the end, you lose nothing by... What? I'm just realizing I'm giving love advice to a Lilum, so I don't know how well it applies to you. These things are humans and all but organs nowadays anyways. Even if that's the case, it's interesting that she felt that way towards him. Why wouldn't she? This fella's a good catch if I do say so myself. And like I said, human in all but organs. You've surely encountered little that you sometimes forget are not humans. Well, we live in weird times, but hey, that only makes them more interesting. It's odd going to other cities and not seeing the same integration of Lilum, though. Well, Glitch City is pretty much the cradle of social experiments involving one immigration, so... Anyway, just try to get to know her. You'll find out how you feel afterwards. Yeah, I think I'll try that. It's quite the uninspired advice, if you ask me. Anything else? Let's commemorate the occasion with the Piano Man and the Piano Woman. Piano Man and Piano Woman. What? I can't embiggen a piano man? Alright, I won't embiggen a piano man. I can't embiggen the piano people. I see. Here. And now we reach a stalemate. I'd normally take the piano man, but I feel there's a symbolic value in taking the woman. Why are you like that, then? Huh? I hate Laura. You what? She's gonna take you away from me. Oh, you had a crush on Laura! You're my piece of scrap, not hers. You're mine, mine! Betty, you don't own me. Besides, I can't for the life of me leave you alone. I feel like the moment I let you out of my sight, you'll just crash. That's not a laughing matter. You need someone making sure you aren't kicking people. That's not normal, you know? Besides, it's not like I have something with her yet. You're right. So you won't leave me? I'd worry myself sick if I left you to your own devices, honestly. We should leave now. Oh yeah. We're holding a small New Year's party tomorrow. I don't know if you want to come. We'll come. Are you sure? We will. Fine, we'll be here, Jill. Anyway, see you then. Bye, Bill. Please come again. Did you even notice that she called you Bill? Party? I'd love to go! But I told everyone that tomorrow I'd end the year with a party myself, so... Sorry. I totally forgot she was already here. Man, that was such bliss. Still, I can see how traffic spikes. Things can get funny here. And just like the last time, I need to show my viewers something fun. Give me something nasty. 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 What's nasty? Oh yeah, the Grizzly Temple's kind of nasty. Here. This is the... Hold on. It was nasty, alright. And now it's time for me to be a nice person and give you something nice. It's the second time I'm here, so it's only natural you get your own copy of my theme song. No, thank you. Don't be shy, let me give you one. I mean it, no thank you. Well, too late, it's already in your player. That can't... How in the ever-living fuck did you do it? Magic! That's bullshit! Video editing magic! Did you just hack into the music player? Let's move on, shall we? Yeah, whatever. Hey, weren't there dogs? Last time you talked about this place like it was this zany haven of sorts, but I see the same shit. Seriously, now decorations of any kind of the like? Good question. Where are the dogs? I either haven't paid enough attention to their arrival or they haven't come. idols, newspaper managers, talking dogs, and yet this is the same old bar like last time. I might sue you for fake advertising, you know? Now that I think about it, maybe Boss just donated money to the Zero thing. And then tricked the dog into coming here as a part-timer for kicks. Oh well, anything interesting lately? I mean, it's not like I miss them. They should at least show their faces. Hello? Sorry, what did you say? I was asking if there were any new stories. This isn't a newspaper, you know? Nor is it the crazy stories on demand streaming service. That's a big fat lie, you know. Jesus! You keep showing up! Shut up. But I said nothing! I meant... So shut that idea up. Yeah, that. Anyway, it was a mistake. I won't. Last time I came here, the viewership peaked for some reason. I want to find out why. Maybe Pretty Boy over there can tell us the story of who he fucked. He's so distracted he won't even make a retort. Amazing. I guess there's something worth saying, but... Then I want to hear... I want to hear it! Well, Kiramiki came yesterday again. You're shitting me. You expect me to believe she came all the way here again? Do you even have proof like the glass from last time? Well, if I may interject. You been listening, boss? The wall's pretty thin. Oh. Anyway, she did. I even took a pic with her. She did what? Let's see. Why? I try to make an appointment with her and she's always busy. But you sit there and she just comes waltzing over? It's not fair. Hey, if I knew how stuff like that happened, I'd share my secrets. I was just as baffled as you are right now. Yes, but I bet you're not even that much of a fan anyway, are you? You're not wrong. Can you at least tell me how nice she was as a client? Very graceful client, much like the last time. A really nice girl. I'm gonna give you my number. If she ever comes back, you let me know, you hear? I'm not gonna let you keep her to yourself. I really thought she'll come back again, though. She already came twice. I'm not taking any chances. I need something to drown this anger with. Give me something girly, will you? Okay. Girly, girly, girly. Girly, girly, girly. What's a nice girly for you? I think I'll just go with the Moon Blast. Here. Phew, let's just chill a bit. It's still not fair. You know, you're boring today. You're not chatting that much, nor are you doing anything funny. Maybe the whole peak viewership thing is just you? Eh? Maybe this bar and me both had nothing to do with the spike. Maybe you're just that good. Are you hitting on me? I'm not. In fact, I'm kind of trying to get you to leave, pronto. Don't be so hard on the girl. She's fun. Another nuisance shows up. What? Joe hates me! It's not hate, it's just... Wait, I'm not having this conversation again. Boring. Hey, you are curious, right? About Fuckboy's partner? Want to know who it was? Do you know? Maybe not. That maybe not settles it then. Not taking any chances. Oh, come on! Bartender, you're making lots of faces there. It's nothing, really. Did the two bartenders break or something? Should I call the manager? Tech support? Hey, Joe, in and out of voice, remember? Fuck. What? Who fucked? Aside from that guy. Say, you're oddly calm today. Well, I've been getting more sleep lately. That way I don't feel like if I stop speaking, I'll die. Crash is one hell of a drug. And wouldn't you know, I can actually make it premium time if I go commando. But come on, I'm getting bored of my ass here. Do something. I'm not a dog. You can't just ask me to roll over, you know? Mind if I entertain you a bit, then? Boss? You and Gil take a break. I'll entertain the Missy here. Alright. Jill. By that I meant Kate Gil with you. I don't want him humming to the middle of the road and right into a truck's grill. Grills Gil. Right. Alright, Gil. Come with me. Eh? Want one? No, thanks. I don't smoke. Alright, I got a text from Alma. Boss, Alma and Gil didn't fuck! Well, that's a bummer! She is sending congratulations your way, though. Tell her I said thanks, I guess. So who was the lucky girl? Is Gil the type to kiss and tell? I'm not sure. I don't know. So it was a guy, and never thought you swung that way. It wasn't a guy. So it was a girl, and you did fuck. I don't feel comfortable talking about that, you know? You don't make things easy for me, though. How so? I mean, you're pretty hard to get close to, you know? You never talk about yourself. You're talkative, so long as it doesn't involve you directly. Teasing you is literally the only way I know how to get through to you. You make me sound like some weird loner. You are a weird loner. At least tell me if you enjoyed the night you spent with whoever it was. I did. Good for you. Why are you humming Sunshine Stone so much, though? Well, after that idol girl came yesterday again, I looked up her discography and I can't stop humming her listening to them. Right. Oh, God. You didn't fuck the idol girl, did you? No. Why would that be a problem, though? I don't know. It just feels weird. Well, that's that for the break. Let's go back. Right. Oh, and Gil? Keep in mind what I said about opening up more. I mean it. That way we won't tease you so often. Listen, do you say that has to be the weirdest thing I've heard this year? Shut up. Did you put your dick in Kiramiki? Did you fucking put your dick in Kiramiki, Gil? I wonder if Alma finds Gil attractive. I wish she found me attractive. And that's that. Back. What were you two doing back there? Dorothy! Woo! Fucking. Oh, it's just chatting then. I love that she's just like, yeah, we were fucking. Oh, so you were talking. Okay. Holy crap, did you two really fuck? John has the face of a man who fucked to death recently. See, Gil, you're making it too obvious. How? What will you have today? I'll have a gut punch. Coming right... What? Nothing. Gut punch, gut punch. Here. Stop looking at me like that. Sorry. Are you okay? It's weird for you to order something like that. Yeah, I'm just trying out stuff. Did you know Lilim tongues are designed to identify food using the chemical components? Our tongues are designed with the human ones in mind. For example, the first flavors that we detect are sour and bitter, just like you guys. I checked my personal specs, and apparently my sensitivity is set to 1.2235 times. That makes me hate those flavors because I feel them harder. Why all that exposition? I mean, I'd lie if I said I wasn't interested, but why? Well, after last time I got curious and started checking how many of my systems worked in detail. For example, the tips of my fingers are so sensitive to vibrations you can make a seismograph with them. Huh. And checking that, I found that it's all based on how humans work. And that got me thinking about what you said. I mean, for my systems to work, humans had to understand how they work. And after all those discoveries, they're not any more or less artificial. Why should I be? I don't know, looking up all of that suddenly made me feel real. It was the opposite of what I felt last time. I feel like I'm here right now. Glad to hear that. Alright then, let's try something sweet now. Something sweet for Dorothy, something sweet for Dorothy. How's about your fave? Here. Ah, nice. To be honest, it's a bit surreal for me. What? I'm here talking to you and you're answering like any human would. You're even expressing happiness. I remember when I was a kid, I usually tried to strike conversations with AIs. But after a bit, they just start looping through their built-in answers, repeating the same things over and over. Huh. Imagine that. That always made me crash back into reality. When I think back to that, having such advanced AIs like you here right now, it's amazing. I don't know, it makes my inner child happy to see something she always dreamt of. It helps when I feel particularly cynical. Aw, you flatter me. Besides, I've always thought about humans like nature's Lilim. The method might have been different, but we too evolved from more simple form ages ago. If Lilim managed to create biological life years from now, it'll all have come full circle. So what should I take from this is... You love me? Don't overdo it. Anything else? Let's go with the sugar rush. Okay? Here. Even in doubt, my love for these is real. How romantic. So I take it the solipsis problem got solved? Yep. Oh, the reality crisis started the other day. My guardian. Tell her, Mom. Nobody's judging you. Mom decided to meet with the mother of her daughter's girlfriend. It was a very emotional meeting. They both said they felt that they closed a long chapter. I was moved, but that's when it set in. Why was I moved? I never met any of them, so where do these feelings come from? Why do I feel things? Do I really feel them? What tells me someone else isn't pressing a button to make me feel that? What tells me I'm in my body? What is real? Boom! Oh, don't worry, by the way. I'm fine. Thank God it's unnatural to see you down like that. Man, that go-go is a blast! Don't you feel like talking a bit more with Dee Dee? Dee Dee's too much of a prick and Go-Go's tired. Besides, I want to talk with the bartenders. Oh, fuck. Well, I tried, Jill. I'll be in my office. Cute little girl Lilum! Cam girl! Oh, fiddlesticks. This is very dangerous, getting these two together. What's your name, girl? I'm Dorothy Hayes, at your service. Do you come here often? Are you hitting on me? Hey, Dorothy, I'm in the middle of a live stream. Do you want to participate? Sure, sounds fun. Okay, let's take a recommendation from you. What should I drink next? Try the Sugar Rush. Bartender, a Sugar Rush over here. Bartender! Sorry, what? Sugar Rush, please. Right. Sugar Rush. Here. Good choice, Dorothy. Yay! So, what are you doing in my turf? Streaming channel. Yes? No, I mean, that's what she calls herself. Man, that's a tacky name. Yeah, but it's my tacky name. Actually, that's not really my name. What's your real name, then? Behind Streaming Chan's awesome mask lies the humble Nicole Chen! Humble. Why not call yourself Streaming Chen? It's funny that you mention it. You see, when I started, I called myself Nico Chen. I changed websites, so the name fell a bit out of the place, thus I became Streaming Chen. Everyone nicknamed me Streaming Chen, though, so I just went along with it. Oh yeah, I get it. At one point, I was going to call myself Dolores Hayes. But then I realized the name was as subtle as a brick to the face. Anyway, I'm here because the last time I came, I ended up with greater viewer numbers than usual. And so I wanted to treat my loyal audience again. Ooh, I see. Well, you came to the right place, especially if you're looking for some comfy fun. Honey here might seem harsh, but you just need to crack her shell. Shut up. See? You just need to say the right thing at the right time, she becomes a sweetheart. Quiet, you. Don't play hard to get. You know it's true. Hey, Stream Girl. That's me. I'll regret asking this, but don't you have a sponsor? It's weird that it's been this long without some advertisement. I have, but you see, the contract with him expired, so Marvin, the business guy or whatever, had to make a new one. He was going to send the draft to his lawyers that had a couple of additions, but, let's say he got too excited with my VR model and the contract became unreadable. Oh, so he used the contract to... Yep, he cut it into a pair of... It's rare that this game's out-of-pocket bullshit throws me for a loop, but... What the fuck? What? I mean, you'd expect certain principles to be upheld, even in the adult VR industry. I reported them and they got fired, but now they're looking for a new business person thing. Honestly, I think the paper cuts all over his dick are punishment enough. Ow! Ow! Oh, fuck! But I mean, why the contract? I don't mind it if he jacked off to an image of me, but the contract? That's money that you're soiling right there. I would have gone back on the deal were it not for the owner paying me a visit and apologizing profusely. Some people, seriously. Ah, dick paper cuts. I've done enough crazed teacher fantasies to know how they can be a problem. I don't think you need to have experience to understand that. That said, Gil's been grimacing for a full minute now. Don't mind me. Huh. But you know, I like you, Dorothy. Why don't we celebrate with beers? My treat. Alright! 2 big beers, honey. 2 big beers. Oh boy. Here. Cheers! Cheers! Alright, I'm not feeling my tongue or my feet! Time to get lewd! Oh god, I got her drunk. Did I hear lewd? Do you have any stories? This'll be a treat for non-premium users. I once met a guy that insisted on doing it in a jacuzzi. He didn't mind being in premium time, so I started setting up the cameras. And man, was it a challenge! I wasn't just gonna stream over the water, I wanted some underwater action too. What did you do with the bubbles and all? That was the least of the problems, we just turned the jets off. But not only did I have to make a makeshift underwater cover, I also had to keep in mind the heat. Heat isn't good with cameras. Did you try chilling the cam a bit and putting it in a bag with some filling? We made something more convoluted. We took a small cooler, opened a hole for the lens, and sealed it with plastic. I made sure things looked good through the cam and started recording. Threw in some cooling packs and sealed the fuck out of the cooler. Did it need any weight? Yep, luckily the guy was into bodybuilding, so we used some old dumbbells. He was also ripped as fuck, but that's another story. It was all a success, but it's also the last time I had sex in a jacuzzi. Blood rushing, hot water, I felt like I was dying midway through it. Thank God he decided to resume the action out of the water midway through it, or I would have surely died. At least the guy didn't burn himself. What do you mean? Last time I had sex in a jacuzzi, my body got so hot the guy almost burned his dick. Oh my god! I considered investing in a cooling system, but it's so situational and expensive that I'll pass. Besides, those cooling systems require too much maintenance. Wait, I think I should leave, but care to join me in escapades for the rest of the night? Can I plug my services at the end of the night? Sure! Then count me in. I've got the perfect stories. So much trauma to the dick. Streaming chat's gonna blow Dorothy's gaskets. That's not the only thing that's gonna get blown if these two go on the town. Jesus. Let us be on our way then. Goodbye, bartender. Bye, honey. Well, let's start the story. You see, there was this mega Santa. Wait, seriously? They left. A pair made in hell. At least they look like they're having fun. That method of filming in the water sounds convoluted as fuck, though. But I guess it's hard to keep a cool head when you're horny. We're done, boss! Man, don't you just feel great? Were we in the same place? Here, Jill. What's this? A bonus. Today I got a taste of the kind of clients you deal with, and keep it up. Well, tomorrow's the big day, so get ready. That goes for both of you. Happy New Year. Yay. Well, I think we'll call it there. Or we'll just save. We're on the bad path now, but oh well. We'll fucking deal with it. I don't think you kids are going to be too torn up about that. I don't think you feel, like, betrayed. How could you, Frezno? How could you be $18 short? How could you do this? Oh, no. You know. We're going to be fine, I think. And we still enjoyed this game in great detail. And I hope you've enjoyed in great detail. I don't know. We've probably got a few left. I don't think anyone's going to be too torn up. Yes, yeah, no. Streamer anxiety, you know? I want to put on a good show. I already have the bitrate of a potato and am a scuff queen, so, you know. I want to make a good impression and entertain you kids, because it means a lot to me. But, regardless, we're going to... Next week, Live Friends and Conversation is back. No! God damn it, no! Alright, we're gonna call it here. We're gonna give our usual outro. You can run through it pretty fast off stream. Yeah, I could probably do that. Zip zop zoobity bop and get back to the thing. Pay the rent. Not by Alex from Geek. I blame Alex from Geek for everything. But regardless, Mike, you fucking got that for your birthday. God damn it, you can't keep. We killed the bit. It's dead. You can't keep doing it. let me sign off here. If you were watching a highlight, thank you very much for watching that highlight, and I hope you enjoyed whatever it is you watched.